website. So it's a topic that I'm very familiar with. And, so here I was 2 weeks ago up on stage, in front of a crowd of people, microphone in hand, basically giving an hour-long presentation, sharing tips and strategies, how to burn fat, build muscle, and basically getting the contest shape. And I have to say, the whole thing went, exactly the way I visualized this. I planned this out, and I got some great feedback from the audience. A lot of people said that it was better than they expected. And, I even had people come up to me afterwards, to shake my hand and to, get pictures with me and stuff like that. So it's kind of a nice little ego boost. You feel like a little, semi-celebrity or something up there. So, anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is not to toot your own horn, or not to toot my own horn for that matter, but just to let you know that putting out a seminar, like Jessica, is that your name? You said you want to do seminars? It's not as big a deal as a lot of people make it out to be. Here I am, a newbie Toastmaster, and I'm off doing a seminar. So basically, you don't need to be a seasoned Toastmaster. You don't have to have a gazillion speeches under your belt or anything like that. You just have to basically bite the bullet and do it anyway, like Tracy said in her tip. So to arrange my seminar, what I did is I contacted the promoters of the show. I know these people personally, so I contacted them and said, would you like me to come in and do a talk about how to prepare for a bodybuilding show? And they said, yep, sure, no problem. We're always looking for people to help fill in time between the pre-judging in the morning and the night show in the evening. There's that gap of time there. So they wanted me to come in, and I said, great, I'll do it. And basically, what I did then after is I also made a DVD of it. I had it professionally recorded by a videographer. So now I have a brand new product that I can market on my website, a whole contest preparation DVD. So there's a little perk to doing a free seminar like I did. And what I'm going to do now is outline exactly how I went about preparing for that seminar. So the first thing I did, I scripted out the entire thing, and I wrote it in a conversational manner. Forget being grammatically perfect, Any English teachers in this room, you're going to hate me for this, but forget it. Just write the way you talk. And what I did then is I recorded my prepared speech onto a CD-ROM. So I used my computer, Windows sound recorder, made it onto a CD-ROM, and then I could play that CD in my car over and over again. Because, it's a big speech. It's an hour long. So I wanted to get the stories and everything else, locked into my head, and all the points of discussion that I wanted to cover. And then what I did is I practiced giving the speech in my living room. I had my laptop set up kind of like it is here, just like it would be on a lectern. I had my video camera, and I even practiced giving my speech using a microphone. So hey, I'm going to be up on stage, I got a microphone, so I even practiced holding a microphone and walking around just like I would, up on stage. So then, I had to practice over again, listen to my CD-ROM that I had made while I was driving in the car, and then the day of the seminar, it's just like, get up there, push play, everything just came out. So what I have here is outlined the tips, that you can use. These tips like burning off a CD-ROM, scripting out your speech and all this. You can apply this stuff to any speech that you have to give, whether it's a Toastmaster speech, whether it's a sales presentation, a talk at work, or if you want to put off your own seminar or whatever, you can do that as well. So just a quick recap of what I did. Scripted out the entire speech and burned it onto a CD-ROM. And I found from my experience that I had an hour-long presentation, so I had 35 minutes of scripted content. And this gave me enough time to take questions and answers from the audience. And when I'm up there on stage, I tend to elaborate a little bit in my stories, because it's a topic that I'm very passionate about. So I sometimes get a bit carried away and speak a little longer than I normally would. So again, just manage your time well. For me, a 35-minute speech, or 35 minutes of script, allows for an hour-long presentation. I practiced the seminar over and over again, using a video camera, and using any props or things that you'd need, something that's unique. Like in my case, I had a microphone, so I practiced using the microphone. Alright, and I have a handout here, just outlining these tips and some more stuff that you can use. So again, just take one and just pass it around. We have a big crowd here, so I don't know if there's enough to go around. I have 20 or so copies made up. But like I say, that covers the tips that I just outlined here that you can use to help prepare for your own seminar speech. And like I say, if anybody wanted to actually get a copy of the DVD that I made up, just let me know, and I'll get it to you. I know you're probably not interested in bodybuilding competition and stuff like that, but using that seminar DVD will help make the whole process a lot more real to you. So you can get some tips and ideas from that. So that's my education tip for this evening, and I hope you picked up some good tips that you can use. Thanks.